Let's talk about my cook kit for backpacking. Preparing dinner. Boiled the water already with the Esbit, and we'll add some Fritos on top, some black olives, some Cholula hot sauce, some sharp cheddar, and some avocado piping tortillas. My koozie, it's actually good. My little koozie work. Yeah. Everybody cooks different on the trail, or doesn't cook if they cold soak. I like to cook a hot meal. I typically don't cook in the morning, but at night when I get to camp, or before I get to camp, and there's a good spot to eat, I like to cook a hot meal. I don't like a mess. I'm lazy. I don't want to clean up. I don't want to wash my pots. Yeah, cleanup is one of my least favorite things to do. So enough of that. Cooking, basically. I boil water and I let my food rehydrate in a Ziploc freezer bag. So my cook kit is very simple. I don't need much. I have canister stoves. I have alcohol stoves. I have Esbit stoves. And the system that I prefer, the one that I like the most, is in here. The core of this is the Zelph custom 550 Toaks titanium light pot with the Zelph custom windscreen it's like a caldera cone, like a mini caldera cone, or the small size. So I'll show you. The outside is the Gossamer Gear warm sack, which keeps everything nice and neat, and I also use this as part of my rehydrating system. This Gossamer Gear warm sack really helps in cooking the food in the bag. It keeps it hot as long as it needs to rehydrate. So just pull everything out and we'll go through this one at a time. All right, so here's the whole thing. This is the Zelph set, titanium windscreen. So it has a slide. Pinches together, slides together. Esbit is dirty and messy, and so I just had a cut-out piece of our heavy-duty foil that I put down on the ground to keep the ground protected. The Esbit Gram Cracker titanium windscreen. This is the big deal because Esbit, the heat can easily be dissipated by a breeze, just a small breeze. You have to have a windscreen to cook with Esbit efficiently. The mug, the 550 Toaks Light titanium mug, Zelph customizes it with this rim that fits right into the windscreen. It works perfectly with the Gram Cracker stove, which doesn't have a pot support. So without a pot support, this windscreen combination with this ridge works perfectly. Ruta Locura carbon fiber lid, because you can grab it, the outside edge sits outside the hot. It's easy to pick up and open and check and to take off. So, and lightweight. So this is just a little cloth for drying out the pot after it's done boiling water. Let's say I've cooked my food. This doesn't come out. This stays in the warm sack. This is a DIY. This is that Reflectix sunshade material. So this stays inside here. So the food in my bag, a meal, I'll get ready. I'll just prep it in here. I'll open up the Ziploc. So boil the water, pour that in there, done. You can blow the Esbit, seal this up in the warm sack, put the lid on top, help it keep warm, and set this aside for however long it's going to take to rehydrate. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. And that's it. Very simple. Cleanup, there's no cleanup really. The bag just gets rolled up and goes in my trash. I have literally no cleanup at all except maybe to lick the spoon clean. And I use the long-handled with a polished bowl, so it feels like a normal spoon in my mouth. I don't know exactly what the Zelph kit comes with now, apart from these two pieces that are the critical ones. I think it might come with a Starlight or modified Starlight alcohol stove, and I'm not sure what else. There might be options on the site. You'd have to look at Zelph's site. This, again, is not just to protect the ground. It also protects my koozie, my worm sack, from all the Esbit junk that builds up when you're on a trip. Since I don't wash anything, it builds up pretty good. Pretty dirty and messy. So my ground protector also protects my worm sack, my insulation in here, and I put this in. And then this to absorb any moisture in my pot. And this, I don't know why I have it. And then I'll just bring as many Esbit cubes as I need for the trip, for however many days I estimate. It's perfect because I only bring what I need. So with Esbit, you bring exactly what you need to cook the number of meals you have, the number of hot coffees or hot chocolates that you want. There's different sizes by grams of Esbit cubes. Really, it's just a preference. You know, lots of people like the convenience of a canister stove. I just like the minimal setup. I don't like the cans of fuel. I don't like to carry that around. It's not a big deal. Again, none of this is a big deal. And your preference in cooking and what you like to cook with is just a preference. It's what your rhythm calls for. It's what you like. It's what you enjoy. It's what makes the cooking part what you. This sounds stupid. Everybody's going to do it the way that they want to do it, you know, and you can try different ways. Try cold soaking, try canister stoves, try alcohol stoves, you know, try Esbit. If Zelph isn't making these, or if they're sold out, there is the alternative of the Trail Designs setup. I can't remember the exact name of the set, but it's pretty much works with the 550 pot. It doesn't, you know, have a custom pot, but the Trail Designs, you know, where you get your caldera cone set up, or, you know, your Sidewinder, all those different systems for whatever pot you like or you have already. They have a system that goes with it. They have a kit that goes with it. It comes with the heat-resistant rubber band that goes around the pot, so your pot will set in the caldera cone. It works like this ridge line of the Zelph custom pot. It's about the same price. I believe they're both the Zelph set and the Trail Design set are around $89, I want to say, probably between 85 and 90 bucks online. So, again, simple cook kit, Zelph custom 550 Toaks titanium light pot with windscreen and a Gram Cracker Esbit stove. And that's what I bring.